do realise you played right into his hands.
And how'd you figure that out?
Well, if you really did have it in for you, then presumably he was going to give you the sack anyway. Well, you resigned. You did it for him.
Steve, the guy's a bully. I mean, you don't just stand there, do you, and wait for bullies to hit you? You stand up to him. I mean, I had to stand up to him.
I'm going to have a word with Baldwin when he comes in.
I told you he's not interested.
Well, you said he was going to run his company into the ground. Surely Mike's got a right to know what's happening.
Can we please talk about something else? Because this is really starting to do my head in now.
See, I hate seeing you like this.
Like what?
Beaten.
Beaten? I'm not beaten.
Well, look at what he's reduced you to. You don't even want to talk about it. You used to be a fighter.
I resigned, didn't I?
I'm going to have a word with him.
Look, I told him where to get off, so you don't need to worry.
He was picking on you.
Yes, he was.
Well, I'm not going to stand for that. You're my wife. If someone in here was picking on you, I'd do something about it, wouldn't I? Well, this is no different. You know, I've got half a mind to go over there and punch his lights out.
Steve, it really isn't worth it.
Yeah, well, you are worth it. I'm not letting him get away with this. He disrespects my wife. He disrespects me.
Steve.
No, you stay here. I'm going to go over there and give Joe Carter a damn good thrashing.
So
what?
you and Steve's going to go over there and give Joe Carter a thump.
Yeah, well, maybe he deserves it, John. Yep. It was up to me to sort everything out.
Hiya.
What are you doing?
Got this off, Kev. Joe's still inside.
Steve!
Yeah, in a minute. No, don't try and stop me. He's got this coming to him. The way he's treated you. Nice day.
Lovely.
Steve, let's just go back in the pub because I really don't think you need to do this.
No, I'm sick of people picking on you. Calling your names behind your back. The way they treat you round here, it's not on. You're my wife. It's about time I showed them. They mess with my wife and they mess with me. I'm doing this for you, babe.
I know, babe, but it's not all Joe's fault.
What?
Well, I didn't resign exactly.
What do you mean he didn't resign exactly?
Well, he sacked me.
He sacked you?
Yes.
Well, that's even worse. I'm going.
Steve, look, it might have been a bit my fault.
What?
Well, I was just winding him up, you know, just giving him a hard time like you do.
Well, it took you long enough.
What?
Tell the truth. I mean, I nearly knocked the guy's block off.
What are you talking about?
I already knew he sacked you. Yeah, he told me this morning. Felt like a right fool, not knowing what my own wife was on.
You already knew!
I mean, what is it with you? I mean, are you incapable of telling the truth? Is some kind of disease?
And is this some kind of sick game?
Yes. I wanted to see how long you keep lying for. I reckon another 2 minutes and the guy will be flying on the deck.
Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine.
Right.
Would you want something?
No, you carry on.
I can't believe you've been playing games with me!
Me playing games? Let's not forget who started this.
I was trying to be sensitive because I didn't want you worrying!
You were lying through your teeth. I mean, what's wrong with you? You tell me the lies that often, I may as well believe the opposite of everything you say. It'd be more reliable.
Where are you
I'm
going?
gonna go and give Kevin his spanner back. What's this?
Well, what does it look like? I made us some tea.
What for?
Well, we needed something to eat, so I made us something to eat.
We never make tea.
I make tea as often as you make tea.
Yeah, which is never. We usually make our own, or we go and get some chips.
What is your problem? I've made us something to eat.
Is this supposed to be an apology?
What?
Is this your way of saying sorry?
Sorry for what?
You know what?
I have got nothing to say sorry for. In fact, if any one of us should be saying sorry, then it's you.
How'd you work that out?
Look, I didn't tell you the truth because I didn't want to get you upset. I didn't want us to have a big row, but you! You have to start playing games with me and trying to humiliate me. You know what's something that I wanted to keep a lid on? You had to make into a big flaming row.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise that all this was my fault.
Well, why don't you try and be a little bit more understanding?
And why don't you try and take the blame for once in your life?
The blame for what?
For this! You didn't have to lie to me. You could have told me the truth. I pushed my luck. I lost my job. I'm sorry. See, it's not that difficult, is it?
Steve, remind me exactly whose side you are on.
You know what? If you were working for me and done half the things that Joe said you'd done, I'd have sacked you and all.
I
could have hit me.
You know what it was meant to!
Well, it's a good job you're as good a throw as you are a cock.
And I'm not cleaning it up!
What even am I?